Hi guys, got another book review for you here today for the Warhammer 40k 8th edition game. I suppose it's the Xenos 2 Index. I didn't bother buying the first one and I didn't bother buying the Chaos one because I'm not playing any of them. This one has Orcs, Tau, Tyranids and Genestealer Cult. So when you open up the first page you have pretty cool artwork for each of the factions that are in it. You have your contents page, introduction, data sheets, kind of telling you, what stats mean what. Old picture or some artwork, orc fluff, then some of the different orc gangs, orc army lists, and then it has all the profiles. So you've Warboss on Mega Armour, Warboss on Bike, Weird Boy, and it goes through each entry and it has the rules for them in there and has all the weapons profiles, all the statistics, all the stats for them, so movement, weapon skill, ballistic, strength, toughness, wounds, attacks, leadership and save. And then the odd time you get some pictures of nicely painted bottles. And then it has vehicle profiles, so if the vehicles suffer certain amounts of wounds, the effectiveness of them drops. So you can see here 7 to 12 plus wounds, he's 20 to 50 inch movement. This is for the Burner Bomber, so 20 being the minimum, 50 being the max. At 4 to 6 wounds he's 20 30. His ballistic skill is a 6 plus and he gets D3 attacks in combat. And 1 to 3 wounds is 20 to 25, 6 plus again, and he only gets 1 attack in combat. Some pictures, more stats. So it basically goes through the stats and unit entries for everything in your army. It has a stomper, but after that some of the bigger Forge World kind of kits I don't think they include. Tau Empire, Tau Fluff, Tau Pictures. Has a marker light table here, tells you what that does. This is my favourite piece of artwork. I remember seeing it in the White Dwarf a while ago. It's like Storm Talons against a load of Tau. Then again you have your Commander and XV 86 Cold Star Battlesuit, and that goes on. You have a picture of Farsight. Oh, I better zoom back out a bit. Picture of Farsight here. On Va, Space Pope, Strike Team, Breacher Team, Kroot, Stealth Suits, Bodyguards, Riptides, Pathfinders, Piranhas, some cool Tau Flyers. More rules, entries. It has the Storm Surge, I think is the Lord of War, so the Stomp would be the Orc one. Then you have the Tau terrain, so you've got a Tidewall drone port, which is, I think it's that there, Tidewall shield line, Tidewall gun rig. And you have a spread of Tau fighting Imperial Guard, Tyranids, so fluff, Tyranid psychic table, and again you have all your entries. I'm just going to flip through here. Horsepex, Raveners, Genestealer Flyers, Tyranid Flyers, Carnifex, Tridons, Spirocysts, Toxic, I think that might actually be the Toxicrane. Yeah, Toxicrane, Genestealer Colts then. This one's pure Maulin, the Space Marine. I'm going to drop this down now. There you go. It's a nice bit of artwork. Oh, they're Howling Griffins. I thought they were Blood Angels and Imperial Guard, or Imperial Fists for a minute. So you can see that the Genestealer Cult have walkers. If I don't break the page, I'm going to zoom back out. Go through the war gear that they can have there. Then you have Patriarch, Magus, Primus, Acolyte, Icon Ward, Neophyte Hybrids, Pure Strain Genestealers, Cult Scout Sentinels, which is cool. Cult Lehman Russ, Cult Armoured Sentinels. It gives you, oh no, look at that. Page is stuck together. Goliath Rock Grinder. Detachment roster. Yeah, so as I was saying there, you have your army roster. So you could probably photocopy this, it'd be better. I don't know if a whiteboard marker would work on it. Player name, army faction, warlord, your CPs, points, type, detachment name, warlord trait, total command points, reinforcement points and total points. And then you have your detachment roster. So unit title, war gear, battlefield role, number of models, points of war gear and the total points. Here you have the orc points value, so everything's point value, and then points per weapon, melee weapons, other war gear and the points of units. Orc war gear, there is a lot there as you can see. That's range weapons, and then range weapons continued. Then you have your melee Tau points value, right? So you have units, drones and support turrets, units, range weapons. That compared to the page and a half that orcs have is something else. You have support systems and melee weapons. Tau Empire war gear, oh okay, that's a bit different. That's just the range weapons, okay, never mind. So that's the range weapons profiles, and the range weapons continue, so it's very similar to the orcs. You have the melee weapons and then support systems. Tyranids, you have melee weapons, other war gear, range weapons and then units, and then the bottom you have units as continued. Tyranids war gear, so ranged, melee and other war gear, so adrenal glands, toxin sacs, gene stealer points value, or gene stealer cult point values, units, melee weapons, range weapon profiles, and then the final page is range weapons continued, and then gene stealer cult melee weapons, bone sword, chain sword, that kind of stuff. Drill, dozer blade, force stave, heavy rock cutter, heavy rock drill, heavy rock saw. So that's it, that's the front cover. It's kind of got a Tyranid head, and then it has the different symbols of all, so you have like Eldar, you have Gene Stealer Cult, Orcs, and I don't know what the rest of them are then. Gene Stealer Cult, Tyranids, Tau and Orcs. And that's it for this one guys. So cheers for watching and stay tuned for more videos.